In yesterday's video, I talked about doing the basics and the fact that doing the basics ensures your success as an online service business owner over a long period of time, right? So in today's video, I want to talk about the application of one of these things that I think is absolutely compulsory for the success of your funnel, your offering, and ultimately your business, right? So if you don't know me already, my name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency that I'm kind of building and scaling in public in these daily update videos, trying to give you as much value as possible. And that's exactly what I intend on doing today. So our agency is doing pretty well at the moment. We have a combined client revenue of over $1 million a month through our funnels, which is pretty good. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So this is my website. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. As you know, probably by now, our offer is to double your cash collected using our sales funnels, right? Simple, very easy to understand about what we do and how we do it within the first 5 seconds of landing on the page. But the thing I want to talk about today is what should be included on every single VSL funnel, which I'm going to show you in a moment. Success stories, testimonials, right? We have loads of these now. And that's because I put so much effort into systemizing the collection of them and also optimizing the quality of the testimonials that we have. So I'm just going to do a scroll through here. We've got Liam, who's now actually 150K a month. We've got Casey, who's on our way to scaling to 80K a month. We're doing a launch for her at the end of September. We've got Adam, who scaled with his new offer. We've got these big brands that we've had our landing pages featured on. We've got Chike, like basically celebrating the fact that he got a deal with the funnel. We've got Julia talking about the funnel that we've launched for her. We've got Matt talking about how the VSL has helped him in the sales process and the fact that he watches it. He gets people to watch it, at the start of every single sales call so that everyone starts in the same place. We've got Mark, who actually white labeled our funnels for a while. We've got Christian, who was saying that. We've got Remap. We've got Antonio, and we've got like Chad, and all of these testimonials on this page, right? To ensure that we know what we're doing, right? That's the main thing. But if you don't have testimonials on your funnel, so on your VSL page, let me go to my VSL page. If you don't have this here, which is the same layout, you are missing out on added revenue. Each one of these is worth thousands, genuinely, in your business, right? So you need to start collecting testimonials and optimizing the quality of them as much as possible. So the way I do that is ensure that I ask for it at the right time. I've talked about this in a previous video. And also I'm optimizing for the quality by asking the right questions. So I don't just let people kind of waffle about what they want to talk about. I have like kind of a set series of questions that they need to answer to give us the best quality of testimonial. And that really looks like opening by saying what their biggest business win is and was, regardless of whether it was in the time frame of working with us or not, and then leading into what we've done for them and the tangible results that we've got for them in their business, right? Because when they do that, they produce extremely high quality testimonial that then we can put on our site and using our marketing and sales process. That's the key thing. You have to use it on these pages, like I'm showing you right now, but also in your sales process. So when you're on the sales call with people, you need to reiterate that you've done this before, and there's many people that have got results from what you're doing. The other little tip that no one really does, right, that I think is really, really beneficial, I'm going to go to my camera while I say this, is that once you receive a testimonial, it's likely that it might be a few minutes long that someone's been talking through. I would advise you, like yourself, as the founder, the business owner, if you have like 5-10 minutes, is get that, put it into an editor, CapCut, whatever you use, and just chop it up, right? Get the important bits and cut it up so that it's easier to process when people are watching on the landing page. Because I've structured all of my testimonials now in a way where when someone comes to my page or they go from my VSL funnel or they're just browsing on the site, they can go through these testimonials and there will be no filler in there at all. They're sped up to 1.2x, right, automatically. So because everyone just doesn't have attention spans anymore, so we have to make it as quick as possible. And they are on the key points that were referenced in those testimonials from everyone there. The good thing as well is, I didn't really mention, using video testimonials is way better because you cannot fabricate video testimonials as you can with text. All of these are legitimate founders. You can see that right here. And it builds immense amount of trust with my brand by doing that. I think Alex Hormozy said, your brand is what people say it is, not what you say it is, right? And that's the truth. Because they are transferring authority by associativity, right? They're associating themselves with you by talking about their biggest business win, the results they've got of working with you, and then saying about the fact that you've done a good job. So I'm super happy with how this is going, and I'm going to consistently, every single client that comes through, not only deliver results, but ensure they give me a testimonial, because this page is only going to ever get longer, which means I make more money with the business, right? It really is tangible and useful. I don't know anyone else who's got a funnel right now that has this many kind of high quality video testimonials on it. So I would advise, do the same. Honestly, do the same. It isn't hard. I would use Senja, SENJA.io, and that will give you the ability to collect video testimonials on autopilot in your business. You can get 15 for free and then you just have to pay. But that's how I'm doing at the moment. But I am editing them before I upload them because I think that's super important for people to be able to process that in a manner that is beneficial. You can have text ones as well, like we have at the bottom. But I tend to now just collect exclusively video ones, and there's a few screenshots there of payments and things like that. But this is the reason that my funnel page converts so well, other than the VSL itself. I've talked about the structure of the VSL multiple times in previous videos. So if you want to watch that, then you can. I'll try and link it at the end of this video. But for now, I want to track my metrics for the day to analyze the growth that I'm getting kind of just on a daily. There we go. So we'll look then. So we've got 121, 160, and 8880, which is fine. Lost a few people on LinkedIn, which is fine. But if you look at the overall trajectory over time of my inputs from posting on YouTube, posting on LinkedIn, you can see overall that is an upward trajectory, and that's really what growth looks like in reality. I like tracking this on a daily because I can literally see the growth over time, and over the year, I'll literally just see that it has been a linear upward trend. So if you want to watch another one of these videos, then you can do so by, let's see if we can go back to my camera, by clicking on the screen right there, and I would advise you do so because I think it's going to have some value for you. Other than that, I will catch you in the next one.